Hello, hello, hello. It's Vicki Manting. I'm back again, and I am pleased to present our act for this set. It is called Class Act, and come on up, guys. Everybody, we're Class Act, and we are the classiest because we have Vicki on our team. Yay! And also because we're going to get a suggestion. We're going to start this legit with a suggestion. Let's just put those in the chat and we'll pick one.
I
see the word hi. You can interpret that however you want, but the word is hi.
So hi makes me think of just talking to people. And I remember when my boys were I have twin boys. When they were in second grade, they established very clear ground rules as far as who my wife and I were allowed to talk to when we came at school. So no kids in any older grades, and only like their friends or kids from the bus stop or kids from their class. It was like very, very clear rules so we didn't embarrass them.
Oh my God, that just reminds me like when my oldest son was in middle school. I had a brand new Ford Mustang convertible, and my ex-husband had this dilapidated Celica. And so my son would make him park 3 blocks away. But he wanted me to deliver him smack dab in the middle. That's so funny. I had actually 4 Mustangs in a row. And I don't know why, except I was very attached to them. The size seemed right. I fit right in it. And ever since then, I've bought small cars. But those were like in the 70s and 80s. That was all the cars I had were Mustangs. It was so cute, so much fun. Was it a convertible? No, no, it wasn't.
No, I had a Mustang convertible, but before that, in the early 1970s, I went to a place called Esalen, and it was founded by Fritz Perls, the father of Gestalt therapy. And Esalen was this place where people go to awaken, get into consciousness, and go nude and have organic food. And I can remember standing, and it's in California. Esalen is sitting on the cliffs of the Pacific in California. And I had this moment of just this actual awakening, standing on these cliffs. And it was a natural high, just to clarify that, and watching these enormous waves hit the cliffs. It was what they call a peak experience, I think. It was great.
It's a peak experience and not a cliff experience. That's interesting.
Right. No, cliff was different.
Margot, the question that everyone's mind while you were on the cliff and eating the organic food. So were you nude?
Of course, I was at Esalen.
Oh.
Well, so okay. One more thing. Like in the first year of medical school, you have these like groups that you were assigned to, and there was a doctor and a psychologist or something like that. So it's like mind body kind of stuff. And so they assigned us to go to learn about people. We went to their houses. They got permission, and one of the guys, the weirdest guy, the one with the most boundary issues, got assigned to someone who was in a nudist camp. So guess what? Stuff he never wrote about in his reports, but he was like, like we had this like thing about whether he should go do his professional thing in the nude or not. And I think he did. Oh, and he never said? Oh, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure just based on, He's that kind of guy.
Well, welcome to the interview. I appreciate you coming here, and see you're not really quite fully dressed.
I'm that kind of guy.
Yeah, just kind of let it all hang out kind of personality, huh? Just go with the flow.
Said you were looking for a free swinging dude, so.
free swinging is what we want here. And I'm so glad you really took that to heart. To heart. It's, you know,
I'm here to please. That's what I have to say. I am here to please.
yeah, our clients are going to love you. So what would you say is your best quality?
My best quality is that when I say I get high,
Mm-hmm.
I mean high.
You mean like tall, up in the air, you climb ladders and climb trees and
Well, that too. That too. All I can say is people are thrilled to see me.
I bet they are thrilled to see you. I gotta the biggest thing though, to be professional. Can you be professional on the job and hold back when necessary?
It's difficult. It's really difficult, but I can manage. I can manage. Tell me what you need, and
Well, our clients range from 18 to 85. So we want to make sure we're not rushing, getting into any issues with malpractice, heart attacks, people getting real surprised.
oh, I am so gentle when
Gentle,
appropriate, and
gentle and appropriate.
appropriate. I don't always dress like this.
Okay. You dress how exactly?
I dress.
You dress. You wear dresses.
Sweet. So I've been riding on this Mustang for a long time, darling.
Yeah, partner. I love it when you call me darling. I've been trying to master this lasso, finding it a bit difficult.
Well, let's see. You keep trying. I think that you're gonna get the hang of that one day. You're determined. That's what you are. You're determined.
Yeah, Tex, I'm determined here.
Oh, you got me. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. Now, you're pulling it a little tighter, dear. You're pulling it tighter, so you gotta loosen it. You gotta loosen. You gotta. Oh, you got me. Okay. Oh dear. Alrighty. Well, this is really. Oh, this is fun. Really, really nice and fun of you.
No, I'm letting go. I don't want to cause any damage to you, Tex, that's for sure.
Well, it's still wrapped. It's you did a nice tight knot, even though you're.
Wow, I'm able to lasso finally. Thank you so much. I was never able to do it before.
Well, you pride. You should have a lot of pride in your accomplishments. I'm hoping I gotta trust my horse to be nice and kind and gentle.
Oh yeah, that horse, he's a real gentle horse. I've liked him for a long time. And he'll just stand still for you while you untie yourself. Just see? All right. Here you go, Buttercup.
It's tight. It's tight.
Well, let me come over and help you then.
Honey, you'll be so proud of me. I ordered 4 years worth of air conditioning filters today.
4 years worth.
Four, right? I mean,
And I know I know I don't have to ask. 20 by 4 by 25.
yes.
Oh my God.
We can, and you know what? On Amazon, I can get in a subscription. So 4 years from now, they'll send us 4 air conditioning filters again. So we just don't want to move. If we move, we're going to have to make some, but we can do that. But 4, right?
Honey, I have loved you, but like life is difficult. Life is difficult. We've got, Bobby's got chronic illnesses. Your mom is sick. My job, I lost it. Like there's a lot of stuff we need to worry about. But you took the biggest concern that I have completely off the table.
Off the table. Yeah.
For the next 4 years, I know that I am going to be breathing in well-filtrated air. Thank you.
It's for you, honey. You can always count on me for 4 of what we need. And you know what else? I got
Mrs.
coupons
Jones.
for 4 oil filters changes.
Mrs. Jones, the ultrasound report shows you're having quadruplets.
What perfect timing! Oh, I fist bump or something. 4 hands together.
Four.
Right.
1, 2, 3,
3.
4.
Oh man, we can always count on each other no matter what happens. The world can fall apart. That earthquake last year.
Cut to the quadruplets' first birthday party.
Holy cow.
We have one in each arm. Luckily, we
There's-
have 4 arms.
Oh,
They're so adorable.
Come on, breathe in.
Look, here's some 4 cupcakes. Here you go. Here's a little cupcake for you and a little cupcake for you. Let's see you tear it right in 4. Yeah, we'll just tear it.
4 for each of you.
She woke up from her nap and here's your cupcake.
We've got
Birthday
it.
cupcake. Where's it?
Come on, guys.
Kai, Baba.
Yeah.
Oh, the gang's all here. Just breathe in that air. It's really well filtrated, little guys. Just breathe it in. It's delightful.
Your mom and dad were looking out for your healthy air before you were born. In fact, when we first knew you were going to be born.
I actually have a story to tell about twins because, like Steve, I also have twins, and yay! Of course, I think everything that they do and say pretty much is cute. Although now they're 15, so they've moved on a little bit from the cute phase.
Wow.
But one of my favorite little things that happened was when they were probably 7 years old, and my older daughter's friend said to them, "Are you identical?" Even though they really don't look alike. But people would often ask, "Are you identical?" And my one of my kids said, "Oh no, we're nocturnal." I just love that so much. So.
Yeah, when
Why
my
that reminds me of Twinkies.
Go
Just putting it out there.
The Twinkie story.
No, I don't even have a story, but they're Twinkie. Why is it good snacks are always in 2? Like yo-yos are 2,
Twix.
Twinkies are 2, little. What are those little whatchamacallums? They're little cupcakey things. Little Mary or little something or other. They're in 2.
Little
Why is
Debbie's.
that?
Little Debbie's.
Little Debbie.
My
Right?
oldest,
Have you ever thought about that? Something to think about.
my oldest son is 42, and before he was born, I worked next door to a day old store for the company that sold Twinkies. Do you realize that if I would have bought and saved a Twinkie before he was born, he'd still be able to eat it today? That's how full of shit they are.
Mm.
Is that really true? I
It
mean,
is
I know
really
it's
true. It is
legendary.
really, really true. They have an endless shelf life because they're crap.
They're not
Bachelor
really
and
food
crap
at
is
all.
forever. Oh my gosh, that's just
They
hilarious.
last almost as long in recycled plastic as it takes to recycle plastic. No, I'm making that part up, but
Still, they could be made of plastic.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've just always wondered that thing.
Anybody remember that T-shirt that came out in the early 70s and it said, "I forgot to have a kid"? Maybe I'm the only one.
Oh, but somebody ought to reboot that thing. Oh,
Oh,
you just never know. You never know when we're going to turn up at the same place at the same time. I mean,
I never would have predicted this.
it's wild. I mean, since high school, I've moved 9 times. You moved
9 times, following you every time. But it
Right.
still feels like a surprise.
Coast to coast. And you would think this would feel more familiar, and yet every single time it's fresh. It's like, oh, I forgot your perfume for 5 minutes, and it has smelled the same for 40 years, 20, 30. When did you start wearing perfume?
Ladies, the Pope has asked me to have you please evacuate his private bathroom. You must have gotten misdirected on the trip.
Oh,
Well, she's got some nerve. I'm
well,
very
I think
talking with
I
you.
think we need to pretend like she's right. We need to pretend like we've been misdirected.
Oh,
Otherwise,
well, because I like this bathroom. I mean, look
I
at
do
that
too.
gold commode. I mean, really?
The thing I like the most about it, though, is that you and I have once again wound up together in the most improbable place.
Cut to the ladies hosting a party in the Pope's bathroom. I don't know how you guys do it. This is unbelievable. Thanks for inviting me.
Well,
Oh, thanks for coming.
once we discovered the palatial accommodations, we just had to see who could come along.
I
This
I
the
think
party?
it's miraculous you're all getting past security. Yeah.
Announcing His Royal Highness, the Pope.
Dominus, Lutimus, Pakishpa,
I'm not.
Mashafania.
What? A pig in the blanket? Oh, I don't.
Here,
One.
Your Eminency, here's a Boilermaker. They're delicious.
Spiritus miso mananiba.
We found these Twinkies in a cabinet in your drawer. We thought, as long as we have them, it's our offering. No?
Vini, mini, digestion.
Oh, dear.
Oh, it's more for us, I guess. Listen, I'm sorry.
His Royal Highness says he needs to evacuate this.
Oh, well, this.
Wait, he needs to evacuate or he needs us to evacuate?
It's an Italian thing. You'll have to interpret it how it appears.
Okay.
Ta-ta.
Goodbye, Father.
Oh, Jemiah, I am just so thrilled. You've talked me into this. I love the color. It's perfect.
Yeah. Nynthia, I knew you would love it. I knew when I saw that it was both purple and yellow and green, a woman like you who likes lots of things, I knew you would like it. I just knew. I said, you know what? This bowling ball is for Nynthia. I knew it.
As soon as I glimpsed it, I knew it was for me. It's so beautiful. Let me hold it. Can I hold it?
Yeah, careful. It's 16 pounds. It's quite heavy.
It's a little heavy, Jim and Maya, but I think I can throw it down the lane.
Ooh, look at it go. Oh, it's almost.
Cut to the rolling, cut to
Yeah.
the pins, cut to the pins falling over.
Cut back to Jimmy and Nynthia. Oh, honey, look at that. You didn't just get a strike on our lane. You got a strike on all the lanes in the alley.
Oh my God, Jim, that must be a record for me. I can't believe it. This ball, it seems a little lighter now. It seems a little lighter, I think.
You know what? I think it's because this ball can do anything, but every time it takes a little bit out of it.
Throw it again, lady, throw it again.
Okay.
Cut to the balls, the pins.
Cut back to the couple. This time you not only knocked down all the pins, you hit a giant hole in the back wall of the bowling alley.
Oh my God. Look at what's coming out of that hole. I didn't know they were behind the bowling alley there. Oh my God, Jemiah.
Cut to the cars in the parking lot getting attacked by the bowling ball.
Oh, ow.
Come on.
Oh my gosh. I can't even see the ball anymore. Holy cow. Nincia, look. Look at the news. That's your bowling ball.
Oh my gosh. I'm on the Times Square bulletin thing there. Look at me. Your picture's here too, honey. Look.
Look at the bowling ball. It's headed for the Rocky Mountains. Oh no. The Rocky Mountains don't have a chance.
Oh my gosh, Rocky Mountains.
Cut to the Rocky Mountains.
Colorado, Rocky Mountains. Ooh.
Do you ever wonder, standing here on the production line, if these Twinkies going down the belt are the same ones that were going down the belt 40 years ago?
Yeah, Madge, I know they are. I recognize them. I mean, we've sat across from each other for 40 years, and the same damn Twinkies keep passing by.
How can you tell them apart, though?
I put dots on them.
You've been putting dots on them for 40 years? Oh
And
my
look-
gosh. A couple just dropped on the floor. Hold on. Jeez Louise.
You'll notice if you had a microscope and you looked at the bacteria that were on the floor, they'd be dying off right now. Yeah, they're dying off. Do you see that?
The bacteria?
Yeah, because those Twinkies, they
Well, that
there's
makes sense.
bacteria. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my gosh, you got it.
That makes me feel like I'm not adding any value at all here. It's the same Twinkies going by for 40 years. What has my whole life been about?
Well,
Sweepity sweep. Well, ma'am, I want to tell you we have a new procedure that we are willing to try for your terrible infection, and it has to do with application of Twinkies. The antibacterial properties of Twinkies are not often discussed, but those of us in the medical community know.
Why don't the people in the manufacturing of Twinkies know?
Oh, there would be terrible theft. Terrible.
a demonstration. We want a demonstration.
Yeah.
I'm 112 years old. My heart barely beating. I was told I could come here for a miracle cure.
Yes. The application of Twinkies. Here's one. I'm just going to smush it against the side of your face there.
Death by Twinkies. Death by
Twinkies.
Death by
By
Twinkies.
Twinkies.
Death
Death
by
Twinkies. Death by
Death
Twinkies.
Death by
Twinkies. Death by
Twinkies.
Twinkies.
Death by.
Twinkies.
But you know what?
And that's-
They're delicious.
And that's our show, everybody. We are a class act, and we've been really happy to be here. And we're going to tell you who we are, starting with Catherine. Let's start off, Catherine. Tell everybody who we are.
Well, I'll say who I am, but let me first say a quick thank you to Vintage Follies and thank you to Mickey. And I'm Catherine.
Kyle.
Linda.
Margot.
Oh, Margo. Hi, Catherine.
Mickey.
I am Steve, and I'm going to
Everybody.
kick it back to Mickey.
And thank you so much for coming to see Class Act in this set of the Follies tonight. We're heading out, and right up next, we've got Ramen on Sunday from San Antonio, Texas.
And we're here every
everyone.
second Tuesday,
Take
every
care.
second Sunday. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Fun.
Bye.